YouTube? It's Chris. Today is video number 29 of 31. It's a challenge put out by Marty's Rambling. 31 videos in 31 days. Sorry that the camera quality is different. I'm shooting on my tablet, and peek out my window. I'm in my car. It is dark 30 right now, and so instead of using my phone that I usually use, I decided to use my tablet so that I can keep my phone open for work. Today, I would like to talk to you about disappointment. Have you ever had a disappointment in your life? Have you ever heard the saying, life is full of disappointments? I guess in a way that's true. Myself, just this morning, I had a couple of disappointments. First one was I slept through my alarm. I got up a half hour later than normal, so I had to kind of do a little mad scramble to get ready to get out the door to get to work on time. And I have a certain time that I like to start by every day, and I had to scramble to be able to make that time. You like my hat? That's not a disappointment. This is one of the hats that one of my daughters made me for Christmas. I love it when they make me homemade things for gifts instead of going to the store and buying stuff. They've invested their time in me, and it just makes it all the more special. Well, anyways, back to disappointments. So I got out the door. I was a couple of minutes late from what I wanted to be ready to go. I have a certain time that I like to start. That's okay. I still had time to do the things I needed to do to be ready for work to start coming in. Well, part of my routine, not every day, but a couple days a week, there's a gas station that I go to because they carry a coffee flavor that I enjoy. It has cinnamon in it. And being a diabetic, cinnamon is good for my blood sugar, but I don't use sugar in my coffee. I use artificial sweetener, and I prefer the yellow one, the yellow packet, also known as Splenda. And if Splenda is not available, I will use the Equal or NutraSweet, but very little of it. But I don't use the pink packet. Sweet and Low is what I think it is. To me, that's extremely bitter. It's so sweet that it's bitter, and I don't care for the taste of saccharin. So I went to the gas station, and the first thing I do is I check to see what sweetener they have. They had a couple packets of the yellow one, and I thought, okay, well, that's fine. It's not usually I use 3 packets, and not my usual, but I can deal with that. But they didn't have the cinnamon flavored coffee. Another disappointment. So now I got up late. I don't have the coffee I want. I'm not willing to settle for a different flavor of coffee because I don't particularly care for the ones that they have. What a disappointment. Now, I could take those 2 disappointments and I could allow them to set my day, how my day's going to be. So I decided to go over to where my first pickup is, or I usually pick up first thing in the morning, and I find out that the person that I usually pick up has been scheduled to be picked up by a different driver. And now this is a pretty good fare that I pick up, and I've lost it. I wake up late. They have a limited supply on the artificial sweetener that I like for my coffee. They don't even have the flavor of coffee that I want. And now I lost my fare? Man, what a disappointment. What's going on? I mean, come on, it's Friday, the last working day of the week, unless I decide to work this weekend. Possibly the last working day of the year, being Sunday is the last day of this year, and Monday we start a whole new year. What a disappointing day this is going to be. Or is it? Like I said, I could choose to allow this to set the tone for my day. I'm not going to. There's other gas stations that have flavored coffees that I like. Might not be the flavored coffee I want, the cinnamon flavor, but I can find a different coffee. Or maybe I can find one that carries Kona brand coffee, which is a coffee that I really enjoy. It's the regular non-flavored Kona coffee I enjoy. And excuse me, I happen to have 3 or 4 packets of the Splenda that I like to use to sweeten my coffee. So I look at the bright side of that. I can find a coffee that I will drink without actually settling. And there are some gas stations that do carry cinnamon brand or cinnamon flavored coffee. I can get that. And I have the sweetener that I like. I really can't do anything about waking up late. Time's gone. There'll be other fares for me to catch. Maybe not the one that I'm used to, but maybe I'll get a different fare that pays better. Or I can get 2 or 3 smaller ones that add up to that one, and I don't put the mileage on my vehicle. So, I have to look at the positive part of it. And right now, I'm in a spot to where I can face the sunrise. My favorite part of the day. I love the sunrise. It's just a beautiful picture in the sky that the Lord's painted for everybody to enjoy. I like to think that it's, there personally for me to enjoy, but it's there for everybody to enjoy. And as I tell people when I go in and pick up items to deliver or I drop people off, they say, have a good day. Well, I tell them, every day is a good day. It's what we make of it. We can choose to have a bad day, to allow small disappointments or big disappointments set the pace for our day, or we can choose to have a great day, to look forward to the good things that happen in our lives. And that's what I try to do. I try to be positive. There are so many things going on in this world that could be disappointing. I choose to be positive. And I hope that you all choose to be positive also. I still have 2 more days of this week that I could use to work to make up for the one job that I missed this morning. Or I could choose to not work and spend the time with my family. I haven't made the decision yet, but I know whatever decision I do make is going to be positive for me and for my family. So my challenge for you is overlook the negative or disappointing things in your life. They're so easy to find, so easy to see. Look for the positive things in life. Could be a puppy dog or a kitten. Could be a child smiling. What's more precious than seeing a newborn child? A new life that's come into this world that has absolutely no idea of the negative of this world. Choose happiness. Choose to be positive. Until tomorrow with video number 30, be positive. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.